But it is, what is it, November 2nd, 2021. We've talked about land like this for a long time. And this is the first place we've ever seen that, well, I shouldn't say that's probably the second place, but regardless. This pond's nice. This is actually two different plots. This is 15 acres from the street that I showed you by that green building back to that road. You can see over there that hooks around. But right there is the pond that's included with it, as well as those trees. It's really beautiful, to be honest with you. I mean, look at those trees. Good grief. Man, that's nice. That's a decent sized pond. I would say the pond alone is probably, I don't know, half an acre. Does that sound right? 3/8 of an acre, maybe? So I don't know how deep that pond would be. My assumption is that he dug it himself. This was actually a cattle, not a ranch, but a farm, cattle farm. Is that such a thing? But the pond itself looks nice. It looks like it's fairly shallow because you can see those reeds right there. So I don't know how deep it would be at either end. But I don't know how long it's been here either. But again, that shot's really nice. But it goes, the big one, this is 15 acres, this whole area you can see from the road to back here. And then there's 41 acres between these two Santa trees back here that you can see. And that's what I think, like I said earlier, I think it's going to take us about 45 minutes to walk this. Because if you do the math, I think I figured out it was probably, I don't know what it was. I think it was a mile there and a mile back. That sounds too big though for 56 acres. Like I said, this is 15, and you'll see this little road when we get here. You can see where the hill crests up there. Right here, maybe only, I don't know, 100 feet in front of us, you'll see this stone road, and that's what actually separates this 15-acre plot from that, which is 41. We actually drove back here last Friday and drove up on that hill with the agent that's actually representing the person that's selling it. It's an 800-acre, like I said, a cattle farm. There you can see that road. That's what separates it. So the 15 acres would go back to here and into those trees, just maybe like halfway into those trees. But we actually didn't walk it. It was kind of a rainy, messy day on Friday, and just didn't walk it. We came out here with him, we saw it, we thought about it over the weekend, and he had sent us a list of other lots that were for sale out here, and we noticed the one in the front. And I've always wanted a pond, and I think I said it was 15 acres. This back one is 159 for the 41, and then I think he said it was 99 for the 15 acres, but we told him we'd offer 250 for the whole thing. And the person that's selling it liked that idea. So we're gonna walk it tonight, and if we like it, I think we'll pull the trigger here in the next day. But you can see it crests up onto a hill. What you didn't see is as we were driving in here, we started, I would argue, almost from the bottom of a hill and drove up the hill to get here. So in other words, as we were driving here, the road that we came down, or up really, looked very hilly and just like not buildable, usable. But we noticed that we kept increasing in elevation, and we basically came up to this, almost a plateau for lack of a better word. And this little hill even here, you can see we're getting up to the top. And it's an incredible view up here, you'll see. Of course, this time of year, you couldn't get any better. Got those trees over there. Now, it only goes about halfway into those trees, I think. But I think you've got most of the trees over here on the left. So, it's a lot of land. We'll see. How you doing? So we'll see. He gave us this app called MapRight. I probably should have fired it up because it would have told us exactly as we walked. I mean, like standard GPS stuff, the little blue dot where you'd see, you know, where each lot was, and if you were over or under, you know, the other guy's land or whatever. Because again, there are other lots. They're all being sold out here. But this is the one that he suggested for the view, and you'll see this view when you get to the top here. You can already start seeing it. That's what you look out over. And that really is something, I'll say. Like I said, over here, you'll see that, you know, little divot, I don't know what you call it, that little recessed area where there are no trees. I don't think it goes all the way in there from what I remember. I mean, I think you get over almost to where that comes to a point. But the trees that you're looking at right now, I think are on the other lot. So, but you're pretty wide here. You're probably over to, like, if you can see that stand of trees out there in the distance, I'm trying to keep it right in the center. That would be, I'm thinking, no, actually that would probably be the guy next door. Which again is this lot over here. But the 41 would take you all the way back to those trees.